Hello and welcome to round 17 suspensions or sanctions if you want to call it that, and in this first clip Ed Richards from the Western Bulldogs has not been cited for this tackle. Did look slightly dangerous on Connor Rozee. He did get up and play the rest of the game, so I think this one is fine by me. I'd like to see another camera angle to see if he did slam Rozee's head into the turf. The umpire's right there and didn't even pay a free kick, so I think this one is fine to move on. Mark Keane from the Adelaide Crows has been charged with tripping Joe Danaher in the fourth quarter. This was graded as careless conduct, low impact and body contact. As this was his third offence, he will pay a $5,000 sanction with an early plea. Rory Laird from the Adelaide Crows has been charged with careless contact with an umpire in the second quarter. This is a fixed financial sanction and it's a $1,250 fine with an early plea. Liberatore had given away a free kick for a dangerous tackle. The MRO didn't take a look at this one any further, which I think is fine. If we watch it from the other angle, which I don't think I captured, but you can see that during the tackle, from the back it does look like a dangerous tackle, but as he tackles him down to the ground, his head does make contact with the ground, so I think this one is fine to just be a free kick. As Liberatore tries to kick the ball away, Jason Horne-Francis tackles him high, and then after the fact there's a little bit of a scuffle. I'm quite surprised that neither player was charged with engaging in a melee, as other players did come in and wrestle each other for a while. They've obviously taken a look at this and think that this action is okay, not worthy of a fine, and I'm also fine with that. But stemming from that, Mitch Georgiades has actually struck Nick Caulfield from the Western Bulldogs. This happened after the altercation. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact and high contact, and for this he'll be missing 1 week, which I think is fair because it is a strike directly to the face. Isaac Heaney from the Sydney Swans has been charged with striking Jimmy Webster from St Kilda. This happened in the third quarter. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact and high contact. For this, he's been given a one-match sanction, which the Swans have challenged and was unsuccessful. And then now they're taking it to tribunal. They're taking it to the very last step to try and get it overturned. I would be very surprised if this happens. This will be on Thursday night, which as the video releases will be tonight. I don't see how they can get this overturned unless they have Patrick Cripps' lawyer. Both Harley Reid and Max Gawn received no punishment for their halftime scuffle.
There's a couple of spot fires around the MCG. Hasn't really inflamed fully yet. We just about need the split screen. One is breaking up.
Isaac Rankin from the Adelaide Crows has been charged with rough conduct for this bump on Brandon Starcevic in the first quarter. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, severe impact and high contact, and he's been given a 4-match suspension. The Crows did try to challenge this and were unsuccessful, and I don't mind the ban. I mean, I feel like the only reason this is 4 matches is because he was concussed due to the outcome of it. As I've always stated, I prefer that the MRO grade things on the action, not the outcome. I think if he did this and he didn't get concussed, I'm not entirely sure if this is even a sanction. Probably 1 week is fair, but because he's been concussed, he's taken him out of the game and next week's game as well. 4 matches. I think it is fair because it is a pretty dirty bump. He's done it off the ball. Starcevic had no idea this was coming. It's a pretty dirty act. I hate this in Rankin's game. He's such a star player. He has so much talent. I just feel like he needs to get this crap out of his game. Anyway, rant over. Somehow Ollie Lord has received no sanction for his trip on Bramble. I feel like this was pretty clear as day, but somehow he escaped any sort of sanction. And there were a couple other sanctions which I didn't get footage of. Elliot Yeo has been charged with careless contact with an umpire. This is a $1,250 fine with an early plea. Mason Wood has been charged with tripping Ollie Florent. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact body contact with an early plea, $2,500. Ben Keys has also been charged with careless contact with an umpire. This is a $1,875 fine, as this is his second offence. And lastly, I actually do have the footage of this one, so if you made it all the way to the end, this is also a bit of a or I guess a reverse oddity. Anyway, Toby Green has been charged with striking Brody Kemp in the third quarter. This was intentional contact, low impact body contact. As this is his second offence, it's a $3,750 fine. And the weirdest part about it is the umpire is right there and did not pay a free kick. But this is apparently almost a $4,000 fine. So well done, umpire. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the oddities video probably Tuesday. Thanks for watching.